to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Finds his target down the middle. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's a draw. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Oregon's offense will get the ball for the first time. Line gets set, first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Pulls and fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back. And listen to the roar of this crowd. To the air on first down. Complete to the right. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. They'll try to power their way ahead. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Dixon. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. They're trying to get to it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois run's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Feeling some heat. Pressure coming. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They'll try to slam it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
It's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they've built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Line getting set on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks the tackle. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down. He's going to pass. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. And they will score! Touchdown, Illinois! Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Gabriel. It's complete. Oh, what a move! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. On the ground, it's James. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Holden. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They're going back to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads it left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. When it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give on the inside. Nice move to keep running. And more yards after contact. Hit the afterburners, kid. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Back to pass. It's Altmaier. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They keep attacking through the air. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Looking for the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. And the quarterback hauled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, hold the ball, hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you. But that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. It's complete on the right side. Fights off a defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, the ground game. Discards a man. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. On the run, it's James. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Power football with the run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. They make the stop. They've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Quickly complete. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. This time they'll go to the running game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance in calling for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Herbert. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Gabriel. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to UTSA. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lofts one high and deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Using the quick game. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. He caught it. And the ball slipped out. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials... And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Sanders. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They're going to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Takes the handoff. It's James. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. He's got it up to 30. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
Out of reach, you know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35, Illinois, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking to pass on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Illini.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
35, Illinois, 14.
Coming out with it, it's Lowe. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The play action fake. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's James. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. And the Ducks get enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, the running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. To throw, it's Gabriel. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year. But, man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 38 over Missouri. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Dixon. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Unloads to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Looking for that first down on third and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Sanders. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Franklin. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Looking at a second and short now. They want to just keep throwing it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Coming after him. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to get to, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first down marker.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Going up top on first down. Lets it fly. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Franklin. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Altmaier. He finds his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, that's just bad.
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.